Hey guys, what's going on? Today is Monday, April the 7th, 2008, and I just got this message on MySpace from Tamika, who is a girl that I went to high school with back in Texas. I went to a private Christian academy. I grew up in Houston. Usually when I say I'm from Texas, everyone's like, oh, you don't have an accent. And I don't have an accent. I mean, I do say y'all. And I think every once in a while, when I'm mumbling or something will come out a little southern. But it's like, I'd never had an accent. Inner city Houston is where I'm from. It was a pretty rough area, actually. And if I had gone to a public school, I would have been in like some really bad schools. There was a lot of gang activity when I was, growing up, just like in the mid-90s. And so it was just, there was a lot of crime at high schools, public high schools in Houston at that time. So my parents sent us to private school. At that school, the focus was not so much on studies, it was on our spiritual well-being, which is also, ridiculous, because the real focus of that school and any high school in Texas was football. You know that movie Saved? That was my high school. And I'm not being dramatic, and I'm not trying to be funny and, make something up. That really was my high school. I actually really liked going to private school, and it's nothing like they showed on TV though. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine. Whenever you see these like teen shows or teen movies set at like a boarding school and all the kids are like on Gossip Girl, oh my god, okay. You don't get to like wear the school uniform and funky it up any way you want it. Like the girls don't get to like get the short little Catholic schoolgirl clothes, and the guys don't get to like, lift the collars up and untuck your shirts, and like there's none of that. Not only do you have to buy specific brand of clothes, but you have to wear it a certain way. So I mean, it's funny though, because when I got out of school and I was finally able to dress however I wanted, it was weird because I wasn't used to it. So I'm going on a lot of tangents. Anyway, Tamika was a girl in my class. And by the way, my class had 9 people in it, and I'm not joking. There was 9 people in the senior class, and we'd all been together the whole time. And I actually joined that school in 10th grade. We all spent a lot of time together, the 9 of us. And as soon as I got out of school and moved to New York, I just sort of didn't keep in touch with anybody. One of the teachers that we had in school, in our senior year, we had a video production class. Our teacher, Sandra, she was really cool. She let us call her Sandra. I guess Tamika still talks to her. She heard that Miss Sandra was asking about me, wondering whatever happened to me. And it was interesting because it's been 10 years now. I graduated in '98, and I was writing Tamika back to kind of recap what it's all been like, what the last 10 years have been. And it's strange to think about because it doesn't feel like 10 years, And then other times it really feels like a long time. But not 10 years, it's weird. I remember like when Dawson's Creek started. I remember the next day in the cafetorium, we were all sitting there and people were like, did you guys watch Dawson's Creek? And everyone was talking about, they were playing that Chumbawamba song, Tub Thumper. They played it a few times in the episode. I remember all of us talking about that because everybody liked the song at that time. Everyone was scandalized that Jen was an atheist. Ooh! Seriously, like, it was a really Christian high school. There was a peer pressure to, like, be good. Like, you would get confronted by your peers. If you were talking about parties where there was drinking and, like, not going to parties and drinking, but just talking about parties that you went to where people were drinking, like that, we all needed to come and talk to you about your walk with the Lord. So long ago. But you know what? It's a big part of who I was. It's a big part of what I grew up around, and I don't regret any of it. I don't at all. And I was looking on YouTube at this video clip that sticks out in my mind so much, and anyone else who was like in high school around the same time as me, you probably remember. I mean, it was all about the WB. Launched this campaign called Faces of the WB. And it was this song by This Way. And it was a song called Crawl. And it was just, they took all the kids from all the shows and put them in this big like studio with couches and backdrops. It was very Friends. And had this song playing, and it was just clips of all of them interacting, and I just wanted to be one of them. I just wanted to hang out with them. I wanted to sit there with Jen and Jack from Dawson's Creek, and not Andy though, because I didn't like Andy on Dawson's Creek. I didn't like that bitch. But I wanted to hang out with the kids from Felicity, and oh my god. So I found the video, and I'm gonna put it up just for everybody to see. It's gonna make this video of mine like 100 times longer. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna put it up. And I hope everybody who remembers this will stroll with me through memory lane. And yeah.
Faces I remember, I still see, and places in a memory hold on to me. And I can't wait to crawl out of my shell. Eyes they open slowly. It's so hard to see. I've never seen an angel. I'm trying to believe, and I can't wait to crawl.
So Nick and I are renting a U-Haul tomorrow, like lesbians, and we're driving out to IKEA, and I'm really excited. We are getting rid of that funky ass futon right over there. I've had that thing for way too long, at least 7 years, and I used to have sex with girls on that futon, so it's time for that thing to go. Here's some of the stuff that I'm hoping to get tomorrow. Fun, shiny new IKEA stuff. Very excited.